Cash, you're gonna love this part. A new test by DisplayMate reveals the Note 8 has reached record-breaking brightness levels for a phone screen that's 22% brighter than the S8. Now, for comparison, the Note 8's maximum brightness level is 1200 nits. The Galaxy S8 makes out at just over 1000 nits, and the current iPhone 7 registers in at a weak-ass 625 nits. Now, this is especially huge when you're using it in sunlight, unless you're in Seattle or San Francisco, where this won't matter. Tear. Now, Samsung's phones have been all about the screen, and it's no different here with the Note 8 certified for HDR, and it also has the full 100% DCI P3 color gamut seen in 4K TV sets. We haven't seen enough people take the camera out for a real-world test yet. I love being able to take notes directly on the screen at any time, which was part of the Note 7. Like, I would actually do that, but this is a phone Note fans should be really happy about. Maybe not its $950 price point, give or take in the US, but that's the new price point some of these flagship phones are hovering around now, and we gotta get used to it. And if you're happy about dual cameras coming to the Note line, KGI's Ming-Chi Kuo reports Samsung will integrate dual cameras similar to what's found on the Note 8 onto the next Galaxy S9. But there's more coming from the Korean giant, and they teased that we'd see new announcements at IFA in Berlin this week. In an interview with CNBC, Samsung confirmed they will be announcing a new Gear S smartwatch next week. The Gear S3 was a solid and great looking one, so we'll see what they do next. We've seen rumors that we're also expecting to see a Gear Fit 2 Pro as well from Evan Blass. Plus, we might also see a Gear 360 camera after it was revealed. Samsung filed an application for a new product referred to as the 360 Round that's capable of capturing 360 photos and video. Okay, enough about Samsung. What about the Google's new big thing, the next Pixel phone? Evan Blass says the new Pixel 2 and Pixel XL 2 will be unveiled on October the 5th and feature the all-new Snapdragon 836 CPU. Now, the original was the surprise phone of last year when it swooped in with the Google Assistant.
Why am I so lonely?
And the best camera on a phone at that time. We've seen potential renders of the new Pixel. Android Oreo is now out and it's all coming together, but there's no official word from Google just yet. And get this, Google Glass is still alive and well with its Enterprise Edition. The hardware will continue to work on Android and iOS after its companion app was recently updated for 64-bit support after nothing for nearly 3 years. Okay, on to LG. Their unveiling of the new V30 will be happening this Thursday at IFA. It's been anything but a secret, which is normal these days, after a hands-on photo that just leaked online features its minimal bezels. Now, LG is reportedly going to use a POLED panel that stands for plastic cover over the glass panel, which will allow the screen to have more naturally curved edges that feel better in hand. We've talked about its f1.6 aperture, the first ever in a phone. LG will also be using a 32-bit advanced hi-fi quad digital audio converter to cut down on sound distortion, and you'll also be able to use its audio receiver as a microphone to capture loud sounds without distortion. So we'll get the lowdown on this in just a few days at IFA. And finally, Fitbit has released its first smartwatch called the Ionic, with the promise of all its stellar finish tracking and smartwatch features combined. It has a pedometer, built-in GPS, it's water resistant with a heart rate sensor and sleep tracking. These are the key things you expect. But the Fitbit Ionic will also have access to Fitbit's App Store and will allow notifications from things like Facebook, Twitter, and Gmail. But the surprise here, Fitbit Pay with its NFC chip that lets you pay at stores that accept Android Pay and Samsung Pay. It's pretty sweet. So with the promise of battery lasting 4 days or more and a starting price of $299, as a fan of Fitbit stuff, this could really be a sleeper hit for the holiday season, and guess what? Fitbit really needs it. All right, that's it for this week. You can email me at Googlicious@cnet.com or tweet me at Brian Tong. Thanks so much for watching. We'll catch y'all next time for some more of that Googlicious.
Googlicious.